Hey guys, welcome back.
สวัสดีค่ะ
In today's video, we're gonna take you on a little tour of the Grand Palace.
พระบรมมหาราชวังนะคะ
It's a fantastic place to visit, so come along.
Yeah people everywhere
Everywhere. In today's video, we'll be walking through the Grand Palace. A fantastic place to visit. The architecture is just out of this world. It is amazing. As you can see in this first photo, this is the ticket that you get when you go in, 500 baht. This ticket is actually two different tickets. The yellowish brownish portion is for the Grand Palace itself. The second part is for a palace that is found about 66 kilometers north of Bangkok, about 41 miles or so. And you have 7 days to go there. We didn't go there because it was just too far, and you would have to arrange transportation and all kinds of different things. And to us, it was just not worth the trip with the limited amount of time. Anyway, as you can see, there's just masses and masses of people. The crowds are tremendous. There are a lot of tour groups. Now, we went on a Saturday, and we could not tell you how it would be to go during the week or the latter part of the day. When we got there, the gate was flooded with people, and then it was just a stampede to the ticket office, and it was just one big herd of people going in there. But it is what it is, and you have to enjoy the actual place. Now, one of the problems that we encountered is, of course, with this amount of people trying to take some photos. People can't just stay out of each other's ways because there's really no place to go, and everybody's trying to take the photo of the same thing, and people cut in front of you and behind you, and they hit you as you're going along, and your shot shakes because somebody bumped into you. But it's okay. You just take the photo, or you take the movie or whatever over and over until you get it right. Uh, you know, when it comes to these amount of people, you just have to do what you have to do. Now, you're not, as far as I know, you're not given any amount of time to go through. You go where you want and do what you want and take as much time as you want. Now, there are, however, some sections, as you will see, that when you get there, you have a little exit gate, and you're not allowed back in once you go out. There is no physical gate, but there are people monitoring the gate so that people are not trying to go back in, and then it will create a bigger problem than you had before, because there's people trying to go through a narrow hallway in both directions. But the day that we went, it was a beautiful day. Yes, it was hot, but it was not raining. It was clear. The weather was fantastic. And what we did, when you first come in, there's a information center there, and they have a whole bunch of maps and things for you to take. And if you take one of the pamphlets, it'll have a little map with numbers, and it tells you what the buildings are, and you can just follow along and make sure that you catch all the numbers, which will give you a complete tour of the Grand Palace. Now, the one of the bad things, I guess, is that when you get to these buildings, there's very little sign, so you just have to kind of like look at the buildings and find a landmark and guess or whatever, uh, and just hope that you're looking at the right thing. But this gives you a lot of information. For example, on this little pamphlet, it gives you a lot of the details as to when things were built, why they were built. For example, the Grand Palace was established in 1782, and it consists of royal residence, throne halls, and some government offices. Uh, this type of information is found on the pamphlet, and as you go along, you can look at the number, and then there is a little section that tells you about that building, what it was used for, and all that kind of information for the people that like history, or if you're interested in uh, knowing what you're looking at. But it is so interesting uh, looking at this architecture, and you just have to place yourself, back in 1782 or whatever year it was built, and just imagine the magnitude of the project, the amount of people that it would take to build this thing, and oh, it's just breathtaking. If you look at some of these buildings and you look at the detail, you know that it took some time. You know that it was just a tremendous effort to make this thing like this. But I would have to say that because the people of Thailand love their king, they gave it 100%, and they put a lot of effort and pride in the craftsmanship to make these buildings. And if you take the time and you look at them, you will see how good a job they did. The other famous structure that you will find here at the Grand Palace is the Emerald Temple. It's the royal temple. It was also built in 1782. And one of the unique things about this temple is, well, you have the Emerald Buddha, but something that is not common is that this temple has no monks that live there. So it has no living quarters for monks. I don't know where the monks that come here to perform ceremonies or whatever they do, I don't know where they live, but there is no living quarters for them. It is the royal temple, and they have no Buddhist monks living there. So come along and let's do some walking and enjoy the buildings, the people. It's just a fantastic, fantastic place to visit. I just wish that there was less people, but everybody wants to come and everybody wants to enjoy this place. So you just have to do the best you can. Take the photo as many times as you need to and enjoy this fantastic place. I am still at all at this intricate design and architecture. It is a fantastic place. So one of these days, I hope you're able to come and visit.
1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Flip.
guys, I hope you enjoyed this. This place is humongous. It's aisles and aisles to walk through, buildings everywhere. It is a huge, huge place. So I took bits and pieces of everywhere, and hopefully I've showed you enough that you can enjoy it. So thank you for watching, and I will continue to do my best to improve as we go along. So I hope you enjoy this. Thank you so much for watching. Hey guys, thanks for watching.
ขอบคุณนะคะ
See you next time.
Bye
See you.
bye.